Oh, hi! Welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I've got a recipe so simple today, but it's not going to taste simple. It's almost criminal, I feel like, to make this into a recipe video because it's just so easy. But it's going to fool everybody, I guarantee you. Maddie recently took this to a Christmas celebration and everybody was digging it.
Yeah.
So this is for veggie lasagna. And it's gluten-free because we're going to be using these organic yellow lentil sheets from Aldi. And I have to say, these are just as good as like the Ronzoni no-bake lasagna sheets. So delicious. So let's get started. I'm gonna do zucchini and mushroom today, but you could pretty much do any vegetables that you would like to have in there. You could do all one vegetable, you could do a few different vegetables, you could do mixed vegetables. But this is going to be like a regular lasagna. It's going to have the layers and everything. So, as always, either make your own delicious pasta sauce or use a good quality pasta sauce that is amazing. And this is my favorite, Paisana. I love to stock up on this when it's on sale. I have been known to go into the store and get like 12 of these at a time.
She's not kidding.
If it's $2.99, which is less than half price usually, I'm getting like 20 of them. So just like in regular lasagna, you want to start off with something on the bottom so that your lasagna does not stick. So I like to put my mushrooms on the bottom because I feel like they have the most water. We're not going to pre-cook the veggies. We're going to put them in like as is. So they have the most water to give. So I feel like they're going to hydrate the noodles on the bottom because we're not going to cook the noodles either. Nothing's going to be cooked before we go in. So I'm probably going to put about half of this package, and this package is 20 ounces. So this is about 10 ounces of sliced mushrooms. And yes, I went for the sliced so that it's less work. It's criminal. I'm telling you. It's so little work. It's ridiculous. So just make sure the bottom is covered. This is a kind of smaller 9x13 pan because it's not straight down. It's like this. Mm-hmm. So it kind of cheats you out of a little bit of the veggies on the bottom because the bottom is smaller. But we got that. We're going to put a little bit more. Oh, how'd you get out of there? We're going to put a little bit more over the top of this. Don't worry, I'm going to be adding water to this jar and shaking it up as we go to get more liquid for the noodles. So it's all going to work. Don't worry that it's like, oh, this one was thicker than the one on the level before. It's going to be fine.
This is tried and true.
Many times. So let's open our noodles. And I like to overload the noodles. You know, some people do like that. I'm doing like that because I like a lot of noodles. So I'm probably going to get about like 6 sheets on this level. Okay, that's nice. So now it's time for the zucchini. So I have washed these already. These are also from Aldi. So reasonably priced for 4 zucchini. So I'm going to use my mandolin so it's super thin. I love that. So I'm not going to make you watch me do the whole zucchini.
We'll be back.
Yeah, but what we're going to do is this part's going to be a little more fancy. We're just going to, you know, alligator scale these or snake scale these on here so that they're, you know, a little bit more presentable. The mushrooms you can't really do that with, but these, you know,
they're more uniform.
Yeah, it's going to be a little prettier. We're also going to do the same thing on the top. So let's check back when we have that done. All right, so it wasn't very pretty, but
I think it looks great.
It's wonderful. It's nice and flat. So I'm going to add a little bit of water already to this. Shake it up a little bit. The cars. Mm-hmm. Shake it up. All right. And we're just going to... Right? Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Yeah.
Now, I'm using this Violife mozzarella shreds today. This cheese is like, I think the first ingredient is like oil. I think. No, it's water. Second ingredient is coconut oil. So I don't want to use a lot of oil. So I'm really only going to concentrate the cheese in the middle, like over this layer. And then I'm just going to put a sprinkling, a very scarce sprinkling over the top when we do the next layer. Because, number one, you don't really need it, because it's going to be so flavorful and delicious the way it is without the cheese. The cheese is just like another extra added deliciousness layer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's that. That's all the cheese I'm putting in the middle. So guess what? We're going back in with the rest of the noodles. And this box is like the perfect size for this pan. And don't worry that it doesn't like cover here. This is fine because you know what happens if you go too far to the edge? You don't have any room for the steam to escape, and this is going to bubble up all over the oven then. You got to have that room on the edge there so that it's not going to be a disgusting mess. Okay, so we're going to squish it down as far as we can. And then we're going to go in with a little bit more of the sauce. And we're going to cut up our other zucchini. We're using 2 medium zucchinis to do this. So, and we still have 2 left from Aldi. Look at this. So we're going to do the same layer that we did before, the snake skin scales. All right. Now we're just going to put a little bit more of the shredded cheese on. And the reason why I like to do this underneath the tomato sauce is that sometimes it gets too dried out and hard on the top when it's like the top layer, and it doesn't brown up and crisp up and bubble up like actual cow's cheese, you know. So I like to keep it in the sauce so that it doesn't get too hard. And we're just going to top this off with our sauce. And then we're going to pop this into the oven.
Beautiful.
Spread that out. Spread it out. All right, this is going into the oven at 375 for between 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast your oven is. So let's take it to the oven. Bye. Whoa. What do you think?
I would call it beautiful and dirty rich.
Oh, yeah.
That looks so good. So good. Ooh, the cheese just oozed out.
Just enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it.
Yeah.
I need to get a little bit of everything on here.
Yes. It's nice and tender. Nothing is crunchy or, you know.
I'll just eat all that.
But it's also not soggy.
No. Oh my god, it sounds like heaven.
Oh.
Mmm. That's good.
It's a crime.
Guys, it's got no business being that good for how easy it was to put together.
Right. So if you're struggling in Veganuary, looking for a dinner that you can enjoy and other people can enjoy.
This is great for vegans and non-vegans alike.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about sharing that with non-vegans.
Oh, it's so good. I can't wait for dinner.
There you go.
Delish.
And we're having that.
Ooh, that's the vegan one?
No, but the vegan one looks just like
say.
that. Because that Violife cheese, when you make it on the vegan pizza, it looks just like that.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's getting harder and harder to tell
I know.
the difference.
I know. I thought I had slipped the vegan one in the oven, and I was like, wait, that's not the vegan one.
We gotta start using some signs or something.
I know.
So we know what's what.
Yes.
But we hope you guys enjoy this lasagna recipe. Give it a try. Let us know if you do. And thanks for watching. And until next time, much love.